Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Yippee.
Yeah, babe, it's finally, we've been trying to do this for like an entire month and we're finally able to get this done. We finally got you on the show. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's been like, I think
That's great.
it's been like a total of like 3 months since you first reached out.
Yep. And then of course, reached out because I always do my always do my reach out. Hi, sons. Hello, everyone. I try to reach out to my guests like a month ahead of time to like to get the schedule. And then after that, we were about to get you in on my show, but unfortunately, you are not feeling so good, right?
Oh, I was super sick. I called you in the morning. I was like, I'm dying.
I'm dying. And I was like, yeah, you okay? You sure you want to be shown? And he was like, I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah,
I can do this. I was like, I was like,
oh man, I can do this.
I was like, maybe you should let's just postpone this, you know, like, let's give you some time to rest, you know. And then it's a good thing you did, because apparently you like pretty much almost died afterwards, right?
Not really. It's not really almost died, but I was bedridden for a little while. Yeah.
Oh jeez, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. It's not fun.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
glad
okay. You get one of those colds
it happens
a couple times a year. Yeah.
True. Well, luckily you feel a lot better. But then, of course, when we tried again, get you on it, I got hacked by a turkey. I literally got hacked by a turkey. Does that make sense? Do you know why I got hacked by a turkey, or why I call him a turkey?
Why turkey?
So I got hacked on Discord. I think a lot of people saw me. If you knew, I got hacked on Discord. I lost my account, and I was able to get all my other accounts like pretty much good. And I was able to get access to the Discord support page back, but I'm still waiting on Discord to try to get my actual account back. But during that time, I was able to kind of like look up what that person was doing, because I was able to see his activity. And apparently he changed his the language settings to a different language when he stole my account. And I didn't know why, and I didn't know how, so I had to like Google what the language was to understand what was going on. And apparently he was from Turkey. He was a Turkish hacker who was trying to hack my account. So my thoughts was, oh frick, I got a turkey hacker try to steal my Discord account and try and scam all my friends. Did a terrible job at it apparently. Like he couldn't get anyone to be scammed, and the only person who scammed was me. So I guess I'm the fool, but still, so pissed off about that. Still waiting for my account to come back. But again, that was another thing that prevented us from having you on my show, because I was dealing with all that.
Yeah.
Jeez. So finally, pretty much a month later, so yeah, 3 months in the making, month later, I finally just made a new account, like a temporary account, because I'm still not giving up on my old account. I'm still getting my account back. Get my account back. Freaking Discord. So we made a temporary account so that we can get you on here, and now finally you're on my show. We got this. Finally. Yay. Like with your little staff. Yay. Yeah. I love it. I love your model. It's so freaking adorable. So adorable.
Thank you.
So good. Of course. Well, it's great. Thank you again so much for coming on my show, and we're gonna be learning a lot about you and all your awesomeness. So everyone sit back, relax, make sure you have your favorite potion to the side of you so that you can have something nourishing you while we are lovely doing our stream. But obviously, of course, I have to say, for those who've never been to one of my shows before, this is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week, where we get to know a brand new VTuber. This week we have a very lovely, very mysterious, very healthy now VTuber. He's healthy now. How about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
All right, I'm Blobby Derp. I'm a Blobby Derp, but you can just call me Blobby. I'm a shadow creature that, you know, a bit of a forest guardian kind of deal. Live inside a cloak. I make potions, I make perfumes, I sell things. I've always like the merchant kind of traveling merchant kind of vibes. That's what's sold in the big, massive backpack you can see on the back.
I see.
Massive, yeah.
Massive.
So,
Is that really heavy? I imagine it'd be really heavy.
It's light. The backpack. Blobby's a strong boy. I'm a strong boy.
I love
strong fella.
I love that. I love that. I imagine you take off your cloak, you just become this big buff dude.
Yeah, just mega swole.
Just mega swole. That's what I imagine. So you know, it's like, ever seen one of those like TikTok videos? Oh, hello Eve. Hello Raiders. Hello Raiders. Great to see you. We got double raid. Hello Raiders. We got triple raid. Oh my god. We got triple raid. Yo, hi Eve, hi Hootie, hello Will Wisps. Oh hey, we got a triple raid. Thank you so much for coming by. Hello everyone. What do you guys do? What do you guys play? You guys have a great time? Great to see you. I hear that raid message 3 times. It's so cool. So cool. Lots of off frame. Howdy ho, friendo. It's great to see you, Will Wisps. Pretty sure a pleasure to have you guys. Thank you so much for introducing me to your lovely communities. Thank you. Hello everyone. My name is Tricko. I'm your amazing host for this amazing interview. How about you introduce yourself again to all the lovely raiders here at home?
Hey everybody, I'm Blobby. You can call me Blobby. I'm a forest guardian spirit, and I make potions, I make perfumes, and I like to be a bit of a traveling merchant kind of deal. Hello everybody. Hello Raiders.
Hello Raiders. Great to see you. Hello. Eve, thank you so much for the follow. It's great to see you. Will has always been a really amazing supporter, and I always appreciate you and all the things you do when you come over to say. And you introduced me to your lovely communities and bring all the big raids. I know, right? Hi Hootie dude. It's good to see you as well too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys introducing me to your lovely community. I really do. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great time. Hi Pride Month everyone. Happy Pride Month for everyone. Thank you so much for coming by. We support everyone, every single one. We support all of the people from the LGBTQ plus community. I know it's a lot longer, but I'm just gonna say the LGBTQT plus community because that's the best way I can do it. So happy Pride Month everyone. You guys are noticed and loved and respected. So thank you so much. But also thank you guys so much for coming. If you guys have the raid run, I totally understand. Go get some drinks, go get some snacks, get some rest. But if you guys do decide to stick around, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get everyone's shout outs right now. You guys all deserve to be followed and checked out. So go check out every single one of our lovely raiders here. They were playing Warframe, which is really cool. Well, the game is getting really popular. Apparently there's a lot of fashion with Warframe. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
I used to play a lot of Warframe, but this was before. This was way before, like a very early Warframe.
Wow.
Yeah. There wasn't as much customization back then, but
okay.
like I really give my hats off to the Warframe devs because they've been working non-stop on the game for like years and years. Like I was in high school when I started playing Warframe. Like when I first started Warframe, it was like easily a decade ago.
Wow, geez, that's crazy. Yeah, no, that's interesting that like the new customizations for Warframe is pretty new. So I've been seeing a lot. I remember interviewing a lovely person not that long ago who had someone in the community do like outfits for Warframes, and they made me and my model as a Warframe outfit, and I thought that was really cool. And I saw seeing like fashion shows on like Twitter. I was like, when was this a thing? What's going on? I thought that was really cool. But I know it was super cool.
No, the end game of many things is always drip.
All about the drip. You gotta get the good drips. I love it. Always, my friend. It's amazing to have friends meet my other friends. You are a wonderful person. I have yet to meet a bad person you introduce on you. Exactly. I only interview the most coolest and awesomest people. I've never interviewed someone that's bad. All amazing, all awesome. We love each and every person. I handpicked, make sure I only get the coolest and awesomest of people to come on my show. Exactly.
Fantastic curate all the cool VTubers.
Oh, I get to meet all the cool VTubers. Exactly. I see. Even though his face is all dark and shadowy, I know he was blushing. He was just blushing just now. He was blushing. I know. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's adorable. Look at this. Such an adorable dude. I love this. I love this dude. Dude's so cool. I love him so much. I got dragged into it, and I'm enjoying playing with my friends. I love that. You like it? Don't even. Don't even. Blobby, thank you for the follow. I hope to catch your streams and yours in the future.
Oh, thank you so much, Will.
Go check him out. I follow you, right? Oh, I haven't followed you. Yeah. I can't believe I haven't followed you, Will. I've been following you, but I haven't followed the Will. What the frick? I need to go check out your streams. I need to go check out your streams. I need to check out your Warframe streams. Gotta give all the loves to everyone. Exactly. Everyone gets loves. Everyone gets loves. I got a Tricko follow. Of course you did. You deserve it. You deserve it. You guys all get the follow. Right. And then I think Eve last, but I'll give you a follow. Yeah. All you guys get follows. Anyway, again, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you guys have a great time. If you guys have not been to one of my shows before, this is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week where we get to know a brand new VTuber. We'll be asking 10 questions to our lovely guests here. We're going to be asking questions like how they first got started, some fun facts about them, some upcoming events they would like to talk about, cool projects, and of course, we're going to discuss the thoughts that went into the design of their model. So sit back, relax. Hope you guys enjoy the show. It's going to be a great time. And yeah, I got to ask though. Even though you're obviously the star of the show for us today, you have a little guest of your own, a little tiny sprite. Who's this little guy?
So this guy is a little dude. We call him dudes. Oh,
hold on. Boots? Oh, hold on.
Oh, it's not loading, but hold on. Let me just.
Hold on. Oh, it might take it a little bit to like load. So try and do it again.
Because it's an item, so I'm not sure if it will load.
You should be able to. It should. It might just take a bit. Try again.
Let's try again.
I think I do have the settings that you can. Yeah, it shows items, so you should be good.
Okay, so if a little blue thing pops up, there we go.
There's a little guy. Ah, just double adorable. Look at this. Oh my god. No, look at you.
These things are called dudes, like DWD.
Dudes.
Dudes. Yeah, so they're like they're little dewdrops, so we call them dudes.
I love the dudes. The dudes are adorable. I want a dude. But whenever you get merchandise out, I want to buy one.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
I was prototyping it a while back, but I was prototyping I was working with one of the I think Kusa. He works with Face Connect for some of their plushies. He's an independent plushie maker from Vietnam.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we were talking because geographically we're quite close. So we were talking, and you're like, do you think you can make a one-off for me? And he was like, yeah, sure. And we got I do have like a one-off prototype plushie.
Oh, really?
But yeah. Like I need to go back to him and like discuss like sizes and everything in terms of like trying to make it cheaper.
I need to hug. I need to hug it. I want it to have like really soft materials. So much fun.
Yeah. Like a little plushy, you can just throw it around and like a football.
Yeah, I love it.
Go.
I love it. And Wisp says, but as always, no matter who you are loved. What do you think of yourself, or what do you think others think of you? Every day you wake up is another day that someone is happier to have you in their life. Never forget that and continue being yourself. So adorable.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Love that Wisp. That's so cool. Awesome. Well, I love you, little guy. But hey, let's get started with the show. Let's get started with the very first question of the night, which what better way to start off an interview than the very first question? And the question is how you got started in the very first place. That is, what made you want to get into content creation?
Okay, so it's a really long story, but I would love to share.
Do it.
So, there's a few things that um so I was talking with some friends, and you're like, oh, it'd be nice if we could like be VTubers, and then like we debut together and all that.
Mm.
uh so that was the original plan, which over the years kind of fell through. Like,
Aw.
the life happens. I think one of them had a kid, so it's like he doesn't really have time. Like, I don't think he had one kid, I think he had two. So he was like, ain't no way I can do this VTubing thing no more. Maybe in the
know.
future. I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, family
Whenever
comes
you-
first. Family comes first.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll be around. So I decided to go ahead with everything. So got a model made, everything. But something that really pushed me to go through with everything was I tried to audition for a couple,
Oh.
right?
Oh.
And yeah, there was a couple that was taking in. There was a big couple that was taking in auditions at the time, and the promise of like, hey, you don't need to be. You don't need to have experience. Just throw in your application, and that's what I did. I did like for a month. I was just kind of just putting things together, and I realized that I actually quite enjoy it. I enjoy the tech. I enjoy the expression, the ability to express myself, and so I went back to the person who did this model. There are two people behind the model. One of them is Fluffu, a personal friend of mine, and the other is Clover. Very talented, very great streamer, talented rigger, and she does fantastic models. So I got the model made, and then we started out. I was the only one who made it to debut, but it's okay because like I said, like I told my friends, whenever they're ready, I'll be around, and be ready to help them out.
Aw. You're a trendsetter. You lead the way for them.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's also really funny because like a lot of them, both of the friends that were supposed to start with me, they're a bit older than I am. So I predict that when and if they decide to start VTubing, they'd be like in their 40s, which is really cool. Because like the age of 40, like older men VTubers, like I'm gonna call this now like older grandpa uncle VTubers is going to be a thing in the future because it's gonna be popular. I feel definitely we need more auntie and uncle VTubers.
Yeah, well, like that's definitely gonna be me because like freaking like I'm an unk apparently, so like I can't believe you're saying that we grandparents gonna be VTubers. Like there's nothing wrong with us unks like that.
Not just old people being VTubers, but they're gonna be popular. I'm calling it now. They're gonna be so much demand for unk VTubers in the future.
The demand for unks. You hear that here, guys?
Yeah.
Demand for unks. You guys are in demand. There is unks in your area. This is waiting to be seen. Unks and hags. I think it's called unks.
Oh, now they're called hags. Yes,
yeah, they call them hags.
Caught up with that. Yeah, now they call them hags.
Yeah, I guess the hags. They're in demand, guys. Hags are in demand.
Yep, age of 30 is in demand. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Don't ever. I love it. Well, there's nothing wrong with it. Were the two people who were supposed to join in with you, were they kind of similar style as yours, or they have other kind of VTuber style?
Oh, they're both they're very different styles, but also like non-humanoid. Yeah,
Non-humanoid.
that's what I'm able to share. Yeah.
Oh, you ain't not even supposed to talk about what their design is.
I don't want to spoil the. They do have like a little bit of a concept art going on. Yeah,
okay. Well, I won't ruin the surprise, but it sounds like that'd be really cool. And I hope when you guys do your debut together, it's gonna be a nice, cool, little, fun little thing.
Oh yeah, it'll be awesome.
That'd be cool. I love it. Awesome. Now that you were able to kind of get into it, because your friends want to get into it, but then they couldn't join in, so then you decided to do it on your own, and you got more into it as time went on. What do you like the most about being a VTuber?
Well, I never understood like the whole idea of an OC, something
Your own original
the-
character.
yeah, your own original character, until like I became a VTuber and I was like, oh, so this is what it's like to have like Blobby, and like this is my little boy, and
little boy.
I want the best for him. I want Blobby to have friends. I want Blobby to have friends. I want Blobby to, grow and do all sorts of cool things. It's very much like a how to put it. It's not a dysmorphia kind of thing, not really a dysmorphia kind of deal, but it's more of like this is something I like to be. I think the furries got a very good explanation for it, like how like they have their own like personas and stuff.
It's a different personality. It's like something you like, It's like a personality like dissociation,
like an alternative you.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. It's persona. It's your own persona.
Persona, yeah.
Persona. Exactly. I love that. The good taste. I'm glad you like that reference. That's really cool. Awesome. Well, that's so cool. I like this, that you like this OC you were able to develop, and you really cherish it. It's your brand. It's who you are on the internet, and I love it. You ever seen?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Oh, I think that's something that VTubers really need to take advantage of, because for a lot of streamers, right? Like, yes, you are your brand, like your face is a brand and everything, but a lot of VTubers, like, this is how you are, like your design is how you are recognized, in a sense. Like, you don't have to go out of your way to try to curate and try to take like aspects of popular VTubers, but like at the end of the day, I think you definitely, like, something to consider is like silhouette, right? Like, you don't really have to change things in a certain way, but if, like, for example, there's a few VTubers I like to give examples of, I guess. Because like if you, for example, Tricko, right? Like the silhouette, you so the silhouette is actually very important. So you got the slim fella with a top hat and a mask. So the silhouette is actually something that helps it stand out, and as people see you more often, they become more recognized. They'll recognize you, and they'll become more familiar with you and your content. And I think that's a very strong branding thing that a lot of VTubers don't really take advantage of. And at the same time, I don't blame them. Like, I don't really know how to take advantage of this, but we do have like this nice edge of like our avatar is our brand, in a sense. Yeah.
No, agreed 100%. We should be that is our representation of the internet. Have you ever seen the movie Summer Wars? Anime?
Oh no, I haven't.
It's really good. It's kind of like a Ready Player One, if you know what that is.
Oh,
it's people like have an avatar they like to use, and that represents them on the internet. So like when they go onto the internet, they play as this character's avatar, and that represents them, and they go like to work, they go shopping, do all kinds of stuff, they like walk around and that kind of stuff. That's how I feel like when it comes to VTubing. We have this character that represents us on the internet, and that's our brand, and when we walk around, do stuff and like that, we are modeling that character. I think that's actually really cool. I like it.
Sure, for sure. I think it's 1 second. I think I'm frozen.
No, it happens every now and then. It happens. So you gotta load. Your face is so adorable. The whole world needs to catch up. Gotta catch up.
Thank you.
Of course. Look at you. He's so adorable. He's so adorable. Oh my god.
But yeah, something. I'm not sure if you have questions about the model itself.
I do.
But,
later down the line. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah, sure. I've
but
got
still-
tons to share about that as
Oh
well.
yeah, I'm super looking forward to that. This is one of my favorite questions to ask. But we got some other questions we'll ask first. We'll get into those really soon. But I just really just love the idea that like this is your representation. You know, this is your OC. This is someone who represents you, and you like to go out the window, go out the internet and make sure that you're represented online with this little guy. It's cool.
Yeah.
And when you develop like your emotes and your thumbnails and your outlines, you be very creative. It's fun when you see your character be like praised for how cool they are. It's really cool. And like you said, the silhouette test is really cool to show like how different your model is. And your model is very different. I've never seen someone with this kind of model before, so it's actually really cool to see. It's really interesting. Awesome, cool. Next question for you. Next question is that tell us a little bit about your VTuber. Like, what's his lore? What's his backstory?
Okay, so Blobby comes from, Blobby lives by himself in the forest, but he actually comes from a race of shadow creatures, right? But they live somewhere else. They're a bit more. They're not as big of a fan of like green environments as him. So in their society, they all have their own different cloaks and colors, and they kind of look like this, but at the same time they kind of they have their own individuality, like attached to their what they wear and what they carry around and stuff like that. Yeah. So in terms of lore, I'm not quite ready to bring the rest of the derps. I don't know. Like
The derps are not available. They're shy creatures in the forest.
Very shy.
Very
shy.
This might be the first interactions into the public. So, be able to see.
Blobby goes back to visit them plenty of times, Blobby visits them, Blobby visits his Mama Derp, Papa Derp.
Love
Grandpa
Mama Derp. We love Mama Derp, Papa Derp, and Grandma Derp.
Yeah, all the derps.
We love the derps.
It's like a last name kind of deal, I guess.
I know, we love the derps. The derps are great.
The derps.
The derps.
Yeah.
So that sounds like a sitcom right there. The derps.
The derps.
The derps.
Yeah. So and right now, Blobby lives in the forest with all these dudes, and the dudes help maintain the forest and take care of places. If people get lost inside, they'll kind of like slowly guide them out. They're very cheerful, playful bunch. There's a lot of them. There is one special dude. This one in the lantern. He's extra shy. He's always with Blobby. This
Blobby.
one's extra shy, so he's kind of like a bit of a shut-in. So he is always hiding in the lantern.
Oh yeah.
This is like his room.
Little room, he seems protected.
Yeah, it's his little room. He's very happy in there, and he kind of helps Blobby have a light wherever he goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. So cool. It's so cool. I like the little lore. It's a little secretive. It's a little hidden. It's like this is the first time we've seen your creatures out in public on display on my show, and right now you just killing it. You're just doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Of course, and like you're trying to break out by being a streamer. Like my race has been super secretive back in the forest, not letting a lot of people do anything, because they're only there just to help wanderers who get lost in the forest. But you out here showing the world how awesome your creatures are, and being able to maybe educate us a little bit. Buy potions. So cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of in terms of actually like setting wise. I realized there's actually a lot of parallels to where I'm from. I'm not shy about it. I'm from Singapore. It's a very, very small country, but it's a very green place. There's like on the sidewalks of the roads. There's on the roads themselves. Sometimes on the sides of the roads, there's greenery. There's greenery wherever you go. There's plenty of wildlife, and and it's really funny because sometimes they have no natural predators, so we currently have a bit of a chicken problem.
Oh,
We're not allowed to harm the chickens in any way. So, and there's nothing, not many things eat them. So
you just have all the chickens. Well, hey, you have free eggs for days, and also you can just have
so
fried chicken. You have all the fried chicken.
They're so cute. Like, there's this like field outside our national hospital,
No.
and it's like there's just chickens vibing, and it's really nice. And also, sometimes you can see like there's a family of otters that have become like really celebrities.
Otters?
Yeah, otters. Yeah,
Otters.
this because like the whole island, right, is connected through like our drainage system.
Yeah.
And the otters use it to fast travel around. Like, it's actually like people
Zooming
have seen
around.
like people have seen the otters like in multiple we have like reservoir systems, so like they can actually traverse the country really fast. They've been spotted in multiple places in the same day.
Yo.
This particular family of otters. So the only people that they kind of annoy is, you know, some of these really rich people with the koi ponds.
Oh.
Like their prized koi fish sometimes get eaten by the otters.
Oh no, the koi fish is getting eaten.
It's like my $20,000 koi fish.
$20,000 koi fish?
I don't know. I don't know how much these things cost, but like they must be pretty expensive. And then the otter just breaks into the house and it's like, nom.
No, yeah, we don't care how expensive. They're tasty. No. They like sushi.
Yeah.
They like sushi. No.
It's actually like a sushi buffet. I think those guys are like, wow.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
crazy. I love it. It's so funny. I love how this is what they get for trying to spend all this money on koi fishes. You could have spent that money on a good like situation, you know?
I don't know if it ever happened to me, I take the lemons and make lemonade, because I would like make a habitat for like the otters to come visit.
Which I think is so cool.
Yeah, that would be, if I had the money to like have a big ass house and like have like ponds everywhere, and like, yeah, I would just build like a habitat. And that's actually a really nice thing that we do here, is we just build everything. All buildings are built to like double as like little habitats for everyone to wants to move in. And that's kind of, I didn't realize it at the time, but when I thought about the forest and everything, it's got a lot of parallels to where Blob is from.
In Singapore. That's so cool. I love that your house not only houses you and your family, but it also houses the surrounding like fauna. You know, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a law here. So like there's a certain building law here, is that like every square foot that you take up, right, you need to create a certain square foot of like greenery inside your building.
Okay.
So it's baked into the architecture.
So that you are not taking up too much space from nature. I love that.
Yeah, you have to return the space. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So that's the philosophy behind it.
That's cool. I love that. Hey, cute. That must pet. Yes, Anya, you should pet this little guy. Pet this little dude. Look at him. Anya is adorable. We love Anya. Anya is amazing. And yes, you should go pet the little dude. Look, pet this little dude. Like I feel like you would protect this person. Never fight. Never fight. Only protect. Only protect. And Anya was just talking about how his home in Singapore, he has a house, but the house is like designed to house like the nature of like animals, so that they can live like around the same side, like same way. So that he also takes care of animals. Definitely not an American thing. Americans do not do that.
Yeah, it also helps that like most of us live in government housing, but it's like you own it on a lease type deal. So you kind of like own, so it doesn't feel like government housing. It's a very nice design.
I like that. That's so cool.
Yeah. So the government gets to decide, like, you know, you don't have so many like entities deciding to like, okay, I want to build it this way and then I want to build it that way. We have a very homogeneous like this is how we're gonna do it. This is the design philosophy, and yeah.
I like that. That's so cool. That's
is
so cool.
yeah.
Nice. That's cool. I kind of wish Americans do that, but I guess we don't. But that's really cool. I thought that you do. That's so cool. And it kind of represents you in your VTuber lore a little bit by being part of the forest. So cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love the connections with the VTuber like lore and how they interweave with like their personality, their personal like history. You know, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, now ready for a little bit hard-hitting question? A little hard-hitting question.
Hit me with it.
All right, what do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out?
Wow.
You talked a little bit about the silhouette test, and definitely 100%. What else do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out?
I think that. Okay, so this is quite important to me as well, because when I first started out, I was a bit insecure about being different. It's very easy to also like be like, oh, okay, well, this is a very unique design and be confident in it. But when I started out, it was not the case. I was like, oh, well, is this what so for example, like male VTubers, right? We have an idea of what a male VTuber looks like. It's me, it's you. But at the same time, it's like, do I count? So something like
we're in Pride Month. You can be whatever you want.
I know I do, but it's like, you know, this is a bit different from what people are used to. So I get a bit of the brainworms in my head, be like, oh well, is maybe I'm too different from a VTuber. So I think something I want to do, give back to the community, is also I want to be able to give people a lot of confidence. Like, if they have an idea I don't want them to force themselves to be anime girl or anime boy. If they want to be bug creature, or if they want to be a shadow blob, shadow creature, or anything else they want to be, this is the perfect medium. VTubing is the perfect medium to be whatever you want to be. If you want to be anime girl or anime boy, that's perfectly fine, but at the same time, it's a fantastic medium for people to be anything. Like, I've seen some really interesting like like toxic ooze VTuber, where it's just like a ooze monster, and scarecrow VTuber, and all sorts of crazy stuff, and I think it's great.
I like it too. I will say that like it's definitely interesting to think about in our community, the VTube community, because you're not wrong, and we can definitely discuss this a little bit if you would like to like tread on this topic. If you don't, you want to shy away from it, you don't have to. But another thing we should talk about is that not only this is Pride Month, but it's also men's mental awareness month too, where there's a lot of talk about like men's mental health. So this is actually kind of interesting conversation, because the VTuber male space has been in debate quite a bit. Where like if you're a male VTuber, you don't get that much attention compared to a female VTuber. Now, I don't think that's true personally. I think they are all loved and cared for. Yes, please take care of your mental. Yes, we will take care of our mental. Thank you, Anya. Thank you. But one of the things that I will definitely talk about is the fact that I'm not gonna go into the whole like debate on like male and female representations, how some are viewed different than others. What I will say is that with the male side of VTubing, they do like to be a little more creative on what they are designed for. A lot of the female side of things, even though you could be creative too, female VTuber designs can be extremely creative, and they're really, really beautiful. And trust me, as someone who's interviewed over 300 VTubers, there's some really awesome designs in the female space. But I will say that a lot of the male VTubers do get really interesting and creative with a lot of designs too. They're not just male, like buff male VTubers. There's some, but not too many.
Yeah, I think even especially like I've seen recently a couple of Unk VTubers.
We love the Unks.
which is why I brought up the unks just now, because I was like, yeah, this actually could be a thing in the future where maybe the popular thing is to be an unk VTuber.
Yeah. Isn't that right,
because, like-
Anya? Do you want to see more unk VTubers? You want to see the unks?
like your, I don't know if that's the correct. They kind of look like they don't really look like anime boy or anime guy. They look a bit more like Mr. Incredible kind of deal.
Yeah. Which, like, don't get me
yeah.
wrong, females do the same thing. They just look really hot, big booba ladies, which is totally good. But I would say that, like, I feel like male VTubers go out of their way to try and be a little more creative than normal and have more of a different kind of design that kind of plays away from the whole stereotypical just guy VTuber, you know? Like, a lot of the male VTubers I see is like, let's look at Porcelain Maid. You know, Porcelain Maid made a pretty cool, interesting stories of making a female puppet VTuber and had a story behind it, you know? I've seen some like male VTubers who are like a slime that's on top of a female's body who's like controlling the person, like a TTS.
Yeah, there's one with the octopus, or there's a very famous artist called Ron Elast. He's a ghost.
He's a ghost.
His persona is he's a ghost, and when he streams, he's got this cute anime girl like hugging the ghost.
Yeah,
and it's so
see that
cute.
they come up with interesting like designs to play around the whole thing. They're not just a regular dude. They come up with a cool design. And same thing with your design. Your design is very interesting. It's very different. It's very unique. It's very adorable. We love it. And then same thing with my design. My design, I try to be a little bit more unique and different by having like the slim, like mask magician kind of looking guy, you know, which is very different.
Kind of reminds me of the guy from Haspin Hotel. I think you've been compared to him before.
I've been compared to him quite a bit. We do have a little bit of an Alistair. I definitely look a little Alistair. In fact, I even got commissioned to make my guy looks like a guy from the actual like show. I met up with a very amazing artist who was able to get that like design for it. So I really like it a lot. But yeah, it's really cool. I just want to talk about how the fact that like there's definitely more male representation of VTubing space, and a lot of people who say that there's not that much representation in the male space in VTubing community. I feel like that's not true. I just feel like you just have to look for the right spots, because there's a lot of amazing male content creators who use VTuber models. They just don't use it in the very typical VTuber way, because they have very unique, interesting ways to portray themselves. Not just like not just Mr. Incredible bodies. They just all have unique, cool designs and thoughts that goes into it. I like it.
Or even like there's a fella. There's plenty of even the ones that are just like dudes, like just guys. They also tend to have some kind of gimmick to them. Like I know there's one that's a Saiken. He's a doctor. He likes to weigh in a lot on these like medical trends that happen on Twitter.
Nice.
And, yeah, like this with the short collar gaming. He's like, please don't do it.
Don't do short
It's not healthy for you.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it's like he's like specifically like talking about like what's the safest way to go about like short collar gaming.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Some people just like to have it in the bedroom. Okay, go for it. Go. I love that you find different ways to like stand out. I think the VTuber space should definitely do more. I like it.
No, definitely. I think I mean obviously I think also there's a bit of a pressure to follow what works, right? Because at least that one is like it kind of gives a bit of like some kind of you do get a type of confidence. Ron illustrates, but shorten it Ron Elast. People will mistake it for Ron Lust. Yeah.
I actually met the guy kind of a little bit. Not really. So I know of a person who knows the person personally.
I see. Yeah, his art is fantastic. Like I'm not an artist myself, but I really appreciate all of our artist friends, especially as VTubers. We know
love
a lot
artist
of artist
friends.
friends.
We love
artist friends. Which is why a lot of people are like, hey, it shouldn't like. Okay, so there's also a bit of like controversy around like AI, generative AI, and I think in our industry, there is really no space for it. I think
Yep.
I know there's been a couple of couples that have been caught using generative AI, even in like certain art stages of the art process. And at the end of the day, like, okay, it to me, it's not so much about the technology itself. It is more of how the artist feels about the technology. So let's say uh, if one day artists woke up and collectively agreed that like it's okay to use it in this one way, right? And I'd be okay with it. At the end of the day, it's a question about being respectful to the artists. And this is a technology that is very controversial in their field, right? So
Yeah.
I personally, I just out of principle, I stay away from it. It's not so much about the technology. I don't hate the technology. A lot of people like to make it into an argument about like, oh, you're just you're a luddite, right? Or you know. But at the end of the day, it's like no, it's not about technology. I think technology is fine. I think it has its place in the world. But it's more of like being respectful to our artist friends, our dear artist friends. Yeah.
So for me, in my opinion, the way how I've always thought is that if AI is being used as a tool, then I think it's fine. You know, is like if we would hand a plumber a plunger to better take care of the toilet, then that's fine. You know, like get them the tools that help them work with, and AI can be used as that. But I don't like it being used as a replacement. That's the
No, yeah.
You wouldn't replace the plumber with the like the plunger. You know, you wouldn't just throw the plunger into the toilet like do your work and not do it. You don't want to do that.
It wouldn't work.
Exactly.
I don't feel it would.
So like
Yeah.
that's why I personally don't like generative AI, because generative AI is mostly made to replace like artists, and like not only as just like a content creator, a VTuber, and I have huge friends who are like literally living off of their art that they can use to pay their rent. It's just not fair for someone who worked so hard to be taken over by something that is just easily made by just putting some voice prompts and just coming out. So I just don't like it when people use it, because it's easy to just pay your artists and have amazing art be made, where like generate AI is like used to like cheapen the work and like have like pretty very like simple, very terrible looking things come out of it, but they save money off of it, so that's why they don't do it. But like I feel like you should pay your artists and have them do it, because they not only like better for the economy, because it puts them to work, stimulates the job market, and makes it so that they also can like afford to do things, because if you just have AI take over everything, then there's no reason to have that like art, that like specialization, so like that's why I don't want to support it personally. I don't like supporting AI, because not only I have a lot of friends who work really hard for their work, and I just don't want them to like lose all that hard work from something that's so simple as like generative AI. But also it just doesn't look that good. It really doesn't.
That's also something I really wanna like. Okay, so yeah, for like for business owners, I talk to a few entrepreneurs in my like daily life. I know a few of them, and the pretty much the consensus that we've reached is that like generative AI to use to promote your products is actually really tough, because like for example, humans, what's our defining factor for humans? One of the best skills that we have in our toolbox is actually pattern recognition, right? And people can recognize, whether or not they understand it, but people can actually recognize that, hey, this is this was created, like this art piece was promotional piece was created using generative AI. And there is actually a bit of a negative conception. This is something that I came up with like 2 years ago, right? I was talking to my friends, and I was like, it's like, if you're gonna use generative AI as a promotional piece for your own like company, it's actually detrimental because it cheapens your product. And just a week ago, I read a really big article about 65% of people prefer or like can identify. They did a study where they realized that people not only identify AI art very easily, it also affects sales by like 65% or something like that.
Yeah, so
they
it's not
so
even
like the
going to
big
benefit.
wigs are starting to realize that, like, oh no, this is not healthy.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that. Like they should be realizing that it's not actually worth doing. You know, the money you save is going to really hurt you more in the long run, because now because I work in like the business side of things at my job, and brand is extremely important. You need to have a good, successful brand. Your brand tells a lot about the company, and you want to make sure you're in good standings with your consumers. So like if they can tell you using AI, and AI is like very like trashy, the people will see it and they'll associate that with your brand, and now your brand, you have to spend years on like getting back your brand, which also will spend more money that you already like saved from just not by doing AI. So you might as well just not do it in the first place, because now you're trying to get back your brand image by spending more money that you saved, and now you also have to kind of like spend the money anyway, because you have to like hire artists to actually do a good job. You know, like it's just not financially stable. A lot of companies just look at it and say, oh, that's so cost efficient. You know, instead of paying an artist like a good couple of thousands of dollars, I can just press a button and it does it for free. Yeah, but now your company is losing thousands upon dollars, because now they're losing customer base because they're not associating with you in your stuff. It's like, shoot, well, I saved a couple of thousand to lose hundreds of thousands, and now have to deal with that and kind of get my brand back because of all that kind of stuff. You know, it's just like
the ridiculous irony.
Yes, it's irony 100%. And on the like, VTuber space, it's even worse, because like VTubers, we need our artists. We require, we wouldn't be here today without our artists. So like for AI generation, any VTuber who like supports generate AI is kind of like biting the hand that feeds them. It's like, you literally are only available because of artists. Why would you support something that's really actually hurting artists, you know?
Yeah. And it's really ironic, because Nvidia's tagline when they were really like booming, their tagline, you know what it was?
What was it?
The more you spend, the more you save.
That is not how that works. How does that work? More you spend, more you save. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is like how credit card companies get people into debt. Yeah, spend more money on our credit cards. You totally save money, right?
Yeah, that was the tagline to like corporations. They were trying to tell corporations, the more you spend, the more you save. And now the corporations like, where's my savings?
Yeah, where's my savings? I spent all this money and nothing happened. And they're like, sorry, we ran out of money too, so we're way on our savings as well. Jeez. It's so bad. It's so dumb. But anyway, that's our little rant. We did the AI generation stuff, and we also talked about men's health. So this is gonna be a very good montage video, right? Totally. Next question though. Do you have any projects or games you're looking forward to streaming this year?
Oh yeah. Okay, so I have one it should be out. Okay, it keeps getting pushed back, but I'm giving up on giving it like an actual date. But it'll be out when it's out, and it's a YouTube video. It's the start of a series, right? So I'm kind of like trying to define like a proper workflow, so that once the first video comes out, it's very easy to make the next one. Which is why it's taking a while, but I do want to make like a YouTube series where I'm making like fragrances inspired by VTubers, and and actually a friend of mine more than a year ago, asked me if I could make something for him, and it's been like a year and a half, and I was like, yeah, I know that I didn't really get to it, but he's going to be the first video that comes out. It's already almost done. The bottle's made, everything. Just need to record audio for the video, and that's about it. Yeah.
Yo, so are you gonna be in the video game?
No. I'm just going to be. Sorry, I think I may have misread the question.
No worries.
Projects as in like my own like YouTube project.
Oh, YouTube project. My bad, my bad. I heard you say
Yeah,
game
so-
you're looking forward to, and I was like, oh snap, okay,
Uh,
cool. But is it a project that you are in the making?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a project. So it's like VTuber fan art, but like it's fragrances.
It's what?
It's perfumes.
Oh, perfume. So you okay? That's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
I
So
have a-
like the bottle will be customized as well, and everything, the packaging. So it's like I really put like full effort into just one piece, and then I send it to the person that is based on,
Uh-huh.
and that is basically like my way of doing like fan art, right?
Okay, that's cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like that. There's a
Yeah.
there's a VTuber, Nessa, I think her name is. She's a goblin VTuber who does candles. Does candles of VTuber.
Nerin.
Yes.
Nerin, yeah, Nerin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does
they
candles
do-
of VTubers. It's
Mhm,
kind of similar.
Yeah, something like that.
That's cool.
But yeah.
I like that. Oh yeah.
But in terms of games I'm looking forward to, this pardon me, that was a bit of a misread on my part. Games that I'm looking forward to, not really actually, but I am. It's kind of like one of those things where I can't really keep up with the releases anymore. So because of that, I don't really look forward to any releases. But when I think something I am looking forward to is that like it looks like the Warhammer or Games Workshop as a whole is trying to push more video games, more 40K games, more so they're trying to make another push into video games, and this is like after a bit of a dry period of like not many good 40K games. So they're
Really?
trying to put a lot of money into
Like
more
collabs
40K.
and stuff. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw that they're
collabs.
doing one with Helldivers.
Yeah. So it's like it's kind of like this is their new strategy, and I'm looking forward to seeing more 40K games in general. I'm a bit of a 40K fan. Yeah. I like the setting. I like the factions and all that good stuff.
I like that. That'd be cool to see. It'd be cool to see like you do some like maybe some 40K like videos, you know?
Oh yeah, that'd be cute. Yeah, like 40K fun facts.
40K fun facts. So yeah, maybe do some shorts. Be a 4K streamer, you know?
Yeah, I don't know about personally. I've always been a bit afraid about being like boxed in.
You like being that
something I like
variety.
to-
Yeah, you like being
Something I
variety.
like to share. Yeah, so even like me doing like, I think a lot of people recognize me for like making perfumes, right? But at the end of the day, I actually am a bit afraid of being boxed in, and that's kind of why I don't really lean into the niche as hard. But as hard as maybe I should. But it's something that I'm kind of thinking about for a bit. It's like, do I want to niche down, or do I want to stay explory?
I think being I think what you should do as a content creator, and this is my personal opinion, is find a niche that really speaks to you so that you really enjoy doing it, and then hammer onto that niche, but don't be afraid to like have a side gig of your stream, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like for me, I interview VTubers. That's my niche. I that's what I'm known for. I interview VTubers. And I love it. I love doing it. I do it like twice, maybe even 3 times a month. A week. But you also see me do like a variety streams on the side too. So like I still do my niche and still do what I'm known for, but you also see me do other things as well. And I think that's what you need to do, is that have a variety with your content, but be known for something. Be known for your potions, your perfumes, or your Warhammer kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with like being known for a certain kind of like shtick, but also still being a variety streamer. like even variety, even like people who are known for like being a Dead by Daylight streamer or a Minecraft streamer, you still see them do like other things, you know.
Yeah.
So I say
think that's
don't be afraid to like settle on something to be like to sit down on, but also be a variety, because if you want to be a variety, that's cool, but you are going to grow very slowly, very slowly.
It is true.
Because people want to associate you as something. One of the reasons why I love asking the question is like, what do you do to help you stand out? Like, if you just play random games all the time, you're not going to really stand out that much. But if you say that I'm known for my potions, where I like to make perfumes based off of VTubers, that's a pretty well thing. It's a really cool, interesting thing to be known for, you know? So yeah, that's my opinion. I think you should definitely lean in on something you really enjoy doing and be known for that. But don't be afraid to, like, you know, still do variety content alongside.
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool. I think it's really fun. I think it's really cool. Definitely keep on doing my friend. Keep on doing. Cool. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, thing we've been really, really desperate to talk about. What's the thoughts that went into the design of your model? Because like, why are you so adorable? Why are you so cute? Oh my god, we need to know what made you want to go into this design.
Okay, so a lot went into the design. Of course, I would definitely want to credit the model artist, Flufu. She's a personal friend of mine in real life. We're from different countries, but so it's also a bit of like geographical lore. And so next to Singapore is Malaysia, right? And it's like you can cross the causeway in like 20 minutes and you're in a different country. Like, we have a huge bridge. We have a huge bridge that goes across. You just drive across and you're there, right? And so we met through like mutual friends online, and so a lot of aspects of some like my own everyday life were carried into Blobby, right?
Oh yeah.
So definitely the perfumes, the potions and the perfumes and all that. I do work in the perfume industry. It's been about 10 years, and I've been making them for about 2.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and so actually the backpack, right? this big backpack is actually like is a bit of a thing of mine, IRL.
Oh wow, you guys do have like a backpack you carry around? That's so cool.
I have multiple backpacks, but they're all something that is like a pattern across all of them is that they're all very big.
He's a big backpack. If I ever see you in Singapore, I just know there's some random guy walking around with a giant backpack. I was like, oh, Blobby!
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So they're all very big. So I'm somebody who prepares like okay, I if I'm going out for the day, I'm gonna need laptop, I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need that, I'm gonna need this. Okay, I'm gonna need a bigger bag, and then I get a bigger bag and I fill it with more stuff.
I need more. I need to add all the stuff. Okay.
So, and also most of the time when we've met, I've been traveling to Malaysia. So it was a bit like a travel bag kind of situation where I have a big traveling backpack. So backpack kind of came into the lore as like kind of came into the lore as a bit of the design, and the whole like hood kind of deal. It was actually Bobby is actually largely based on a Legend of Zelda, a very obscure Legend of Zelda creature.
Oh, okay.
From like the really old games like Oracle of Seasons and Rod of Ages. So specifically those 2 games, there is a creature called a Subrosian.
Right? That's so cute. Sorry. Our honey clown over here, like a bee clown, is over here saying how cute you are. We
Thank you.
can't gush about it enough.
Yeah. So
He also bites
like,
you too. He also is also watch out because apparently this bee clown likes to bite people. So watch out.
oh, if I could show you, hold on. I don't know if you. Oh, shit. So I can just show you like a picture real quick.
Oh yeah, sure. Go for it.
This is
Send
a
it to me.
concept art of them. Oh wait, why wouldn't it copy? See the full page and you can just scroll down and take a look at the gallery. But it's the first picture in the gallery for this particular website.
And after I clicked on this link, I just got hacked, and then also I lost all my stuff.
Oh no!
Nah, it was all a ruse. It's all a ruse.
Oh no!
I'm joking. I missed. Okay, I can see it. I can see that a little bit. Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that.
So this kind of where the design, the large part of the design came from with the hood and everything.
Oh, it's a little Zelda creature. I love it.
Yeah, little Zelda creature, and this was back then, like this was back then when everything was played on the Game Boy Advance, right, or like Game Boy Color, and like they didn't really have. I mean, everything was pixels back then, so you kind of had to use your imagination. So that was something that really stuck with me. I really liked this look of the Subrosians. They were kind of mysterious and cute, and kind of goofy. So that's where the hood and the cloak came from, and then after that, and then after that, the backpack came from, because Fluffy was like, "Yeah, I always see you with a massive backpack every time."
I always
we
see
meet."
you.
So,
I always see you with the massive backpack. I love it.
so it's like, yeah. So it's like, okay.
Is that a flower on your head or your bag? Is it on his head? Probably.
It's in the back.
Oh, the
It's-
bag.
it's-
Okay,
it's,
the bag.
it's tight to the back of the bag. Yeah, yeah.
I like it. Cool.
Yeah.
I like the inspiration. I like how there's also some personality that personally is made from you that was added on to the model that represents you in real life. And I love the fact that you're the rigger and artist person. You know each other in real life. You had a little bit of it's a little bit of interaction with that. That's so cool. I love that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
there was a bit of so actually I wanted to there's two people who worked on the model. One of them is Clover. It's also big credit to Clover, by the way. She's recently, I think she recently broke like 100k CCV. Sorry,
Oh,
not 100k
jeez.
CCV. That's a lot. No.
CCV?
1K,
Like current, yeah.
1k CCV.
1K CCV. That's
1K CCV. But
impressive.
That's still a lot. That's still a lot. She recently broke that, so big congratulations to her. Yeah, Mumu Clover. Yeah. She rigged. She rigged the model. She rigged this model. So a big shout out to her because she is a cow VTuber. Like her VTuber is just a cow.
A cow VTuber. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
So, so big shout out to her. She's really creative, and she's fantastic. She's managed to keep things family friendly, and she's managed to make it very far without with a very non-standard VTuber model. Definitely someone to look
so
up
creative.
to.
So creative. That's so cool.
Yeah, and the other one is Fluffy. Fluffy is the artist. So actually, I wanted to get the model made by Clover, but Clover looked at the design and she was like, "I'm not too sure if I can do something like this design." So I was like, "Okay, what if I got the art done by someone else and then you did the rig?" And then she's like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
And it's a very experimental rigging style also because this is a non-standard VTuber model as well, so
Very unique, very different.
Very unique, very experimental for her. She had to learn on like the water in the bottles actually move a little bit.
I do see that. Yeah, I see the physics of the water. Wow, I love unique VTuber models. Same here. I love unique VTuber models. That's so cool.
Yeah, so big props to both Fluffy and Clover who worked on the model, and that design is just, and also there's this little dude here.
The little dude,
right?
This little
This little dude here is it's kind of representing one of the people that really supported me throughout
Aw.
this throughout my life in general.
Aw.
So this is actually like them, like they are my guiding light. So this is
That's
the
so cool.
so
So cool.
this is them in the lantern. Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
cool. I love that. I love this. I love it when a VTuber model not only is unique and interesting and different, but also has a little bit of a personality that goes into it. Like there's some there's some real life like inspirations that adds on, put a little taste to it. Because some people would just look at you and be like, "Oh, it's cool, little adorable little guy," you know. But you didn't know that the backpack represents something that you have in real life, but also you have this really cool personal like guiding light that's been helping you out. It's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so delightful, right? It's so adorable. We love it. Also, hi Toaster. It's good to see you. Hello, hello.
So actually the two people that were okay. So this is also another thing. This is also another really big design Easter egg. Is that this little dude here and the flower
Mhm.
are partially representative of the people that were going to debut with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a little
So
sneak peek. Okay,
they're my
okay.
friends. They're my friends. So they've already they don't know it, but they've already debuted.
What? Snap. So they'd
As
be
in, like,
ready
yeah,
for
you
it.
know, through
Oh,
my model, they're
That's so
already being
cool.
they're already being a VTuber.
That's so cool.
So,
I would
yeah.
love to see a video of
So
like
these
maybe.
are design elements of like friends who wanted to be VTubers. So yeah.
I like that. Maybe we'll get a video of like you walking around and those bottles like get summoned, and then that's when the new models and new VTubers come up. You
Yeah.
know? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. That's so cool. I like that. It's so clever. So clever. Okay, so the next question I want to ask is, what is your personal favorite part about the model?
It has to be either the backpack or the lantern.
The lanterns.
But I think it's the backpack really, because
really?
yeah, I think it's like a whole like multi-class kind of deal. It's like, you know, being able to so a bit of history on like IRL side as well. Blobby's a bit of a college dropout, so he had to do a lot of different jobs. So that's what the big backpack is for.
Okay. I see.
Do like a lot of different jobs.
After he
like,
left the forest, he decided to go off and do odd jobs. He hasn't been able to get one to stick.
Once in a while, I go out and do odd jobs. This is like way before. So I guess it's like before the forest, right? Yes, it's like before my current jobs. So when I was younger, I had to I was a fortune teller for 2 years.
Fortune teller, jeez.
I was a tarot card reader, yeah.
Whoa, can you read my fortune? Will I ever get my Discord account back? Will I get my Discord account back?
I was not a very good one, but I managed to get quite a bit of popularity. So my style, I would one of the disclaimers that I would put out is that this is not actually a divination. This is more of like me working through your problems with you.
You sound like a psychologist, like a counselor, than more of like a freaking.
It was so yeah, because I mean my own personal beliefs is that I don't actually think you can see the future, at least not through cards. I don't think you can, at least I don't believe you can. So I have to be very honest about hey, I don't believe in this. I don't really believe in this stuff. This is how it's supposed to help you. And it was quite popular. So that's why I say I'm not a very good tarot card reader, because I'm definitely not, I don't believe I'm able to divinate any meanings.
Okay.
But in terms of this would be a nice talk session at least.
Yeah. It sounds like instead of just being a fortune teller or like a person who reads tarot cards, you might as well just be a counselor and just hey, let's just talk about your problems.
I think maybe that's what that's why it works so well.
Yeah, I think you should be more of a counselor. You're probably just a very cheap counselor. So instead of people paying for tarot card reads, they just pay for psychology sessions. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The face on your model reminds me of a Inkugaki. 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 I'm gonna copy.
Inkugaki translates to ink kid.
Ink Kid.
At least that's my understanding of Japanese.
Inkigaki is a digital artist, animator, or live 2D rigger.
Kind of, yeah. There's also like a
okay.
bit of a shadow thing in wearing clothes.
Okay, I see. Is another person.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Commissions are open. Hey, if you ever want to get 2.0, He's a Vtuber. I need to get him on my show. Get him on my show.
Adorable.
It won't let me. It won't let me. DM them. Can't DM them. That's a cool model too.
Videos help me learn how to ring. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I like that. I like your model too. I think I prefer yours a little bit more than them. I do like that.
There is also I did come across somebody who looks very
Love the
similar.
Void.
I did come across somebody who looks very similar as well. From we've spoken a bit, and like turns out that they live very geographically very close to me as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me find it here.
Go for it.
It's I'll send it to you. Yeah, this is the Twitter. They look like they're like a little fox creature, I think.
Oh, I
But
love
they
foxes.
also have a bit of like a shadow.
That's so
shadow kind of
cool.
deal.
I love
So
it.
when I saw them, I was like, brother.
Let's hang out. I love it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I have a little Twitch too. I like it.
Yeah, they
Little
also stream.
Twitch.
So.
Oh,
also a streamer,
they play gacha games. Oh, I really like this.
They love gacha games. Yeah.
I love gacha games.
Gremlin, yeah. He loves gacha games. Love the white face look. Thank you.
Of course. Love the void face. Oh, cool. That's so cool. I like that. I'll follow this guy. I can message him later. Okay, cool. Awesome. I love this introduced. I love these void facing characters too. I like that a lot. I like that. Awesome.
Yeah, like my community likes to call it the shadow wizard look.
Shadow wizard.
The shadow wizard type phenotype.
That's so cool. I like that. The shadow wizard. That's so cool. I like that. Shadow wizard money game. Let's go.
Yeah, we love casting spells.
Casting spells make people smell better, and then they pay us money. Or it's not, then I will make them smell like terrible. So, yeah. Give me the ones that make me smell like girls want me. I need to know.
Oh my goodness! Don't get me started on that.
I bet.
It is the biggest lie that can ever be told in the fragrance industry.
You cannot say that. What? I thought that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
No.
The whole point of having good.
Okay, so
what do you mean? The whole point of perfumes is to smell good for your significant other. The approach.
No, that is definitely a thing, but it cannot carry you.
What do you mean? I thought that's like the only thing.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, but I'm like, no. Okay, so like a watch can never, you can never wear a watch or buy a watch and then have people be like, that guy is cool because of the watch, right?
You'd be surprised. There's people who like checking out Rolexes and like what.
I mean, yeah, Rolex. You might get some social like
interaction for
it, but like at the same time, like you can't really buy a shirt or wear glasses or like so perfume. I like to say it's an accessory. It's an accessory, just like your glasses, just like your
it's an
rings.
accessory. So it's an add-on. It's not supposed to like be the end all be all.
Accessories cannot carry a personality. It cannot carry a lack of personality or a bad personality. So I would always but of course, like
perfumes being a bit mystical and mysterious, the industry does like to market it in that way. But glasses are more for medical reasons. Yeah, but they can also be for they can also double as fashion. But yeah. So yeah,
exactly fashionable, right?
So it's a fashion accessory. Perfumes are fashion accessories, and if you believe that they're any more than just an accessory, I think the corporations are going to happily take your money.
Well, that's still like that's what we were taught like for the longest time.
Yeah,
Is that like people would do that, right?
That's the marketing. That's what they want you to think. They want you to think that way so that you give them more money. Don't fall for it.
What? Wait. So you're saying that perfume and the cologne should be only used as an add-on and not actually as a replacement? What about those Axe commercials where like literally like guys spray themselves and all these girls flood in? Are you saying that's wrong? You say that's not true? What? Learn. Return all my Axe body sprays now. Return them all.
I had it with these commercials, man. I had it with those commercials. It's yeah, it made me angry.
Darn it! I thought those Axe commercials like were. I would spray myself all the time, and I was wondering why girls. Crazy.
Yeah, like I at the end of the day, you can't buy a watch and have that replace your personality. You can't wear a ring and have that replace your personality, or even clothes, your entire fit. If your fit is immaculate, but your vibes are not, you're gonna have a bad time.
That's a good quote. I like that. That's a good quote. You're gonna have a bad time. love it. But yeah, no. Give me the perfume that makes me smell girls want me. Yeah, exactly. It should it should absolutely not be you only source of good odor. But I thought having a watch did make me cool. You are cool, Toaster. You are. You don't even have to show you.
It does make it does like yeah clothing and accessories and everything. It does help. It adds to you.
It does. I feel like there is like some truth behind it. Right?
There is some truth.
There's some truth. Like you want to look like you're presentable. You want to look like you dress well.
I guess the way I
think it's a combination.
The same goes for clothes, right? They were like, oh yeah, you need a suit. Yes. You need like a smart, like a top, like a sharp dressed man, or like, but at the end of the day, I think guys, like especially like right now, right? Like, assuming you're not really working a corporate job, most guys don't need a suit, but there are plenty of influencers out there that would say that, hey, you need a suit to be a man, or every man needs a suit. That's because they're selling suits.
Exactly. Usually those are the people that sell suits. Just like those people online who's like, yeah, don't buy those healthy foods in the grocery stores. No, that's not actually that healthy. Buy my product. It's totally healthier. Yeah.
Yeah. If they're selling something, and this applies to me as well. Okay, if I'm selling,
you're a terrible
something,
salesman, by the way. First, you were trying to say that. Oh yeah, I'm a fortune teller. I'm actually not a really good fortune teller. I'm just going to talk to you about problems. Actually, I'm a potion seller who sells perfumes. Actually, you don't really need perfumes that much. You just need to be cool and awesome by yourself. You just need
to be like. You just need to take
you're,
like basic care of
really
yourself.
bad at selling things.
I think. Okay, so. This is my defense. I was really good at selling things for a period of time, and that made me wake up to the idea that it's like to try and sell something to someone, it can get a little manipulative at times.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. There's a reason why they call it the silver tongue, because it is very manipulative.
Yeah, so it's about, for me at the end of the day, like I believe that, okay, so this is my own belief, that the consumer is a big boy, and if you give them the information that they need, they will make an educated decision on what they want, on the product that they want, or which product is right for them. At the end of the day, like, yeah, I understand that, like, let's say if I were to sell, let's say if I had a G Fuel or Gamersubs code, right? like I do like their product, but at the same time, like at the end of the day, it's caffeine, right?
Yeah.
It's do you want caffeine?
Sugar.
Do you want caffeine in the form of bean juice, or do you want caffeine in the form of a white monster, or do you want it in the form of your favorite VTuber?
VTuber bathwater.
Your favorite VTuber gamer subs, right? So I mean, at the end of the day, it's what you want. You don't need anything. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I
Too
got
much
you.
faith in the average customer. Oh no.
Too much faith in the average customer. I know, right? Well, like so, as someone who sells things for a living, who is a pretty good salesman, I will definitely say that one of the things that I learned in salesman culture is that if you want to be a really good salesman, the best way to be a good salesman is to get someone to buy something they don't want and be happy about it.
You it's the best product is the one that they it's not whether or not they need to. I had a talk about this with an entrepreneur recently, and he told me that like as long as like he works with some engineering stuff, right? And he's like, oh yes, if you do it this way, or if you use this product, you get like 10% efficiency. But he's like, but it doesn't really matter as long as you get 1% efficiency. As long as there's something like, as long as there's any improvement, the amount that improves doesn't matter. People will just optimize. They'll just get it and optimize as much as possible.
Yep, true.
So it's like it's not about how good it is that it just needs to be somewhat good.
Yep, exactly.
And I was like, so yeah, I was asking him like, okay, so your product, it makes things better by how much again? And he's like, I don't know, I didn't test. I was like, what?
What?
I was like, what? You didn't test? I was like, he's like, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Like as long I know that it works, I just don't know how well it works.
Well, I mean, I guess that's why testing comes about stuff. Bye bye, honey. Take care. Bye. What I learned is that you have to be okay at being really annoying. I don't think that's how. I don't think you have to be annoying. I think what the way is that, like, you just have to re-associate and have give value to the product that will best support the consumer's needs. You know.
What do you think about sell me this pen?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, is like why do I want pens? Well,
like,
you associate that pen with something that you can relate with. You know, like, hey, I'll say this pen. This pen is going to represent you signing for your new house you have. You want to buy this pen because this is going to be like a super significant thing that happened in your life that makes this super worth it. He's pretty much taking a regular pen and put association on it by making it more valuable because you associate it with something that's going to happen that's even better and more than you want, you know. Yeah, so that's kind of how it is. I sell things that hey, you could either do this, get this kind of thing to happen, or you can go through us and we give you this kind of thing, and these are the benefits that comes into it. You know, I'm not trying to say that other people are bad. I just want to tell you all the benefits.
It's like this is how we can help you. I don't know about other people, but this is how we can help you. I definitely get it. Yeah.
An honest salesman, I happily buy my salesman who knows how to tell me that I don't actually need the product. Well, that's why because you buy in on the trust. So you.
But that's his own strategy, actually.
Yeah, it is all strategy.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So you trust in this person because now you're putting value into the person because he's now like making sure you can trust him, those kind of stuff. That's why influencers are scary because influencers.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
instead of value in the product, you put value in the influencer, and then you believe the product is good.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't know
buying
about
the trust, the quality. Yeah, it's like here's a good example. Do you know that one I forgot his name, but he's that one tech influencer who reviews tech, you know?
There's two I'm thinking of. There's Linus Tech Tips and there's Marcus Brownlee.
I think maybe it's Marcus, maybe. But the main thing is like Lion's Tail like Texas. Like say if like they are known for rating like good products, so you are more likely to like listen to them and trust them, you know. So when they say there's a product is bad, you're like, oh well, I'm not gonna get that one because the guy says it's bad and he knows what he's doing. And then if he ever says something is really good, you're gonna be more inclined to buy that product because you trust him. That's the whole point of what you said. You know, it's a strategy because now you trust the person over the product, and so now you give value to that product even more when you see someone else do it, you know.
Oh, but someone did tell me something recently that really opened my eyes. He was like, okay, so if you wanted to get a winter coat, right, or like let's say if you really wanted to get a very good snow jacket, don't look at influencers, don't look at the marketing, don't look at anything. Look at what rescuers use, like the brands that like you see first responders and rescuers use. And it was like, and then you take a look at those brands instead. I was like, that makes so much sense. The same way of like, of course, there's like a very expensive suitcase brand out there that provides you a lifetime warranty and everything in exchange for being really expensive. But at the same time, it's like, don't trust that. Trust like the flight attendants, right? What do they use? Because they
know what they're doing.
Yeah. So that's definitely something to consider. But of course, that's his own strategy as well, because like, you know, like especially for tactical gear, it's like this is you trusted by, or like, you know, or toothbrush or toothpaste, right? It's like 9 out of 10 dentists agree.
Yeah, 9 dentists agree. You should buy this dentist, and then you go. It's funny because I was like dentists approve this mouthwash, and I go to a dentist like yeah, no, we hate mouthwash. Mouthwash doesn't.
It just dries your mouth.
Just floss with your regular stuff. You don't need anything special. Just floss regular.
Yeah.
And then like every commercial says the same metric, and right. 9 out of 10 agrees. No, 100%. Cool. I like that. I love how we're getting in such a interesting discussions about everything. First, we talk about mental health. Then we talk about like representation of the VTuber sphere when it comes to men. Then we talked about AI generated stuff, and now we're talking about salesman culture. Like that's so cool. I like all the different kind of discussions we're having. It's so serious for such an adorable creature. You know, I love it. It's like when you say a book is New York Times bestseller. Like, what does that even mean? Like, well, how special is even that? You know, like, do you know how many books are New York's best time sellers? Like, it's not that
it's
big
not
of a
just
deal.
that. It's like the book just came out. How can it be the bestseller?
Yeah, it just came out. It's not even out yet. You can't even pre-order it. What the frick? No. Same thing with like there's some video games that come out as like the Game of the Year edition, but it didn't win Game of the Year. It's like, what do you mean? Why is the Game of the Year edition, but it's not Game of the Year? What are you talking about? How? Yeah. How many books does the New York Times track of sales? I know, right? Jeez. But moving on, because we can talk about this for years, probably. We can go on and on and on about this. But we need to talk about you and your awesomeness and your model. So next question, of course, next question we can ask about is that what's your thoughts on the VTuber community as a whole?
Oh, I actually have pretty interesting thoughts about this. I don't believe in a homogeneous VTuber community. I believe that especially with social media nowadays, right? We're being siloed into our own like small little echo chambers. So I would say that the VTuber community is split into like a few different types of people. There are some people that just want to. There's some that we are. Of course, there's the kind that we are more familiar with, the more positive, friendly type of VTubers and VTubing in the space. Like this is what we're familiar with. But at the same time, there are other VTuber fans and there are other VTubers that also like are a bit more like we just do whatever we want, and we're gonna, if we're inconsiderate towards the community as a whole, we're just gonna do that anyway. And their fans kind of, it reflects in their fans as well. where it's like, yeah, at the end of the day, I just want to watch funny person.
I just want
And
to
there's
do
really,
funny.
I just want to watch funny person do funny things, and they don't want to like, they're not interested in like the VTubing culture or like, and in a sense, like we also kind of break, like we are actually outside of there's like traditional VTuber fans also, right? Who are like, oh, the VTubers should always be in character, and they should never join the talk show that's like behind the VTuber.
Yeah.
And
Like,
it's
I
like,
know the little kid is going to do my kayfabe, and they're not gonna do it. No, it really depends because I can play kayfabe too, but like yeah,
it's like,
most of
yeah,
them
it's-
usually like that.
it's really like what you want. I think that the VTuber community doesn't actually exist as a whole, but they're just like little silos, and they all occasionally interact with each other with varying degrees of success.
Yes.
Because sometimes it can be a bit of like sometimes they interact with each other and then they fight, or sometimes they all come together and do something awesome, but it doesn't happen because the VTuber community is united. It happens because of interactions between fan bases, or like different types of VTuber fans. Yeah. And of course, we're nothing without the fans. Sorry,
Nothing
go
with the
ahead.
fans. We love the fans.
Yeah.
Toasty, we love you. We love it. Exactly. But no, I totally agree with that. It's like the VTuber community is a melting pot of a whole bunch of different communities all put together. It's like the idol culture, the furry culture, the art community, you know, like the streaming community. There's a whole bunch of different communities all mixed in together. You know, I do like the VTuber community, and I like how accept like a lot of welcoming is what I meant to say. They're very welcoming to new people. I love all the support they give to them. But again, some of the nasty, terrible starts when it comes to the VTuber community usually develops from like previous communities and the interactions with them, like the streaming culture and like the idol culture, you know, stuff like that. You have to stay a certain kind of way. You have to be pure. You can't be in a relationship, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. The fans keep the gears greased. Yes, you guys grease up all those gears. We love the gears. So I agree with you. I agree with you.
That's what I think about the VTuber community as a whole. I think it's a melting pot. That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. That's the kind of how I've always thought of it. Definitely. Who are some VTubers you'd like to collab with one day, big or small? Any VTubers you look up to?
Oh yeah, plenty. There are, but okay. So something. How do I put it? Definitely, I would love to collab. In terms of like, okay, so I'm not really a collab kind of person. I'm a bit of a. I'm very bad at setting up collabs. I'm very bad at spending time with people outside of, or in general. That's something that's not my strength. But I think work with in terms of like to produce merch or to get things done, like kind of like things done behind the scenes. I think definitely. I think one of my favorite VTubers is Matara Khan.
Matara Khan?
Yeah, Matara Khan, the pink roach.
Pink Roach? Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite VTubers. I would definitely love to work on like perfume merch or something like that with them.
That'd be cool.
In terms of collab and just hang out and play with, I don't really have an idea in mind. I have an idea of who I'd like to collab with, but I don't really have any names specifically. I'm a very mellow person. I don't really get excited very easily, and I would really like to find people who are also somewhat similar but also still unique in their own ways to collab with. Yeah.
You want a very
That's
chill. You want like a chill session.
A bit of a more mellow session, or I don't know, maybe maybe I don't have enough experience collabing to actually figure that out, because like maybe I will be more fitting in a chaotic space also, and I don't know that. So definitely something I need to explore.
You need to break
Yeah,
out
yeah.
your little comfort zone and try something different.
Yeah.
You need to join out with a lot of chaotic people, you know?
Yeah. I definitely need to try to collab a lot more often. It's a bit hard because of time zones, but at the same time, it's also it's a source of a bit of anxiety for me in a sense. Yeah.
I like it. That's cool. Alright, it's cool. Well, hey, nothing wrong with breaking out of your comfort zone a little bit. Just we'll see how it goes. I'd love to see you do some more collab. The next question for you is that what is the behind the scenes of part of VTubing? A lot of people don't realize.
Most people don't realize. I would say behind the scenes part of VTubing that a lot of people don't realize is how expensive everything actually is.
Right? So expensive.
Like
Being a VTuber.
like either people think that it costs like $1 bajillion, or people think that it's like $0, right? But no matter what you like, how do I put it? Like, yes, you can get like a booth model, you can get like a pre-made model and everything, but before you know it, you want to get your own like things get expensive really fast. So like the moment you actually get into like your own character design and everything, the costs do ramp up a little bit. Yeah.
No,
the costs do ramp up.
it does get really expensive as time goes on, but
Yeah.
like you mentioned before, you can either get a $1,000 model, like a $10,000 model, or you can get a free model. It is possible to do both, but it just depends on what you are looking for and what you're trying to do.
For sure, and there's also an in between, right? So either people, I feel that people always either overestimate or underestimate how much things cost, and it's for good reason also, because it's not very like the most clear thing ever. It's kind of like depends on your own situation and your own design and who you're working with. So I do understand when people like get the wrong idea. It's like, oh yeah, this must have cost like $1 bajillion. It's like, not really.
Not really.
Or this must have been really cheap. It's like, also not really.
It could be
But,
really expensive.
yeah.
It just
Yeah.
depends on how much you put. You probably know a content creator named Desync, right?
Oh yeah, Desync.
Yeah.
Fantastic content creator.
Love him
Fantastic
too.
models as well.
Right? He actually,
Yeah.
when he was on my show, he actually mentioned that he only spent money on like one model, really, one small model, but he really just bought the eyes and then made everything black and put his eyes onto that. That's all he did. So like he
That's
spent
his,
really less than anything, and he was able to make a really amazing design model for all of his creations, and it was really creative.
Yeah, Desync is really good. Very, very good content creator, and also I would feel a very good streamer. He's got a very cool design as well, in the sense that like he's a shapeshifter, right?
Yep.
So he's got like a lot of models, and yeah, I think that's fantastic, and I think that's also like, and also I think something that people don't realize is behind the scenes about VTubing is how draining it is, at least for me.
It is pretty draining, definitely. Like socializing for so long.
Yeah, I feel that like it's definitely something that people need to consider before they step into the space, because like for me, I'm a very energy limited kind of person, low energy kind of person, so I tend to my battery tends to drain very fast. Yeah,
I know the feels.
so yeah, I think that's definitely something behind the scenes
Definitely
that
something
they
to
don't really
consider.
realize.
Yeah, definitely something you consider. Like you need to keep in mind that one is a lot more pricey than you think it is. Also, it's not as expensive as you think it is. Well, I think it's good to just kind of start it out, have an idea, have concept, and then try and invest in it and do research and find credible places that are not going to scam you, rip you off, and you're able to do some good work.
Yeah.
But then also keep in mind that it is very socially draining. You think you're just sitting in front of a camera with your beautiful model, and all you have to do is play video games, and you become famous one day. It's not the truth. It takes a lot out of you that you don't realize, and there's a lot more than just playing video games. You know.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Awesome. Next question for you is: what is next? What would you like to do in your content creating journey?
Definitely, I want to niche down and be a bit more of like a perfume type content creator.
I like it. I like
which
it.
is why I'm kind of doing the whole like fan art, perfume fan art series.
Which is really cool. I gotta get in on that. I would love to be a supporter of that. So let me know.
Yeah. So that's definitely where I like to see it go. I also personally, I like to also for my own personal growth, I would definitely want to do a lot more like collabs and spend a lot more time with like, because I mean I've made a lot of friends in this space, right? But I am terrible at spending time with them, and maybe I should give collabs a try and like spend time with them that way. That way we can do like maybe get multiple things done at once. I don't know. Maybe that would work, maybe that won't, but I definitely want to try that a lot more often.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. I'll love to see that.
Mhm.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I think that'd be a really good idea for you to do it. And I think spreading your wings off is gonna be really good. And I think developing your niche as a potion perfume salesman is gonna help you out. Just like I said, spread your wings a little bit and try new things. Don't be afraid to try new things. And also still stick with your variety content, you know, because that's still going to be something that I would recommend you doing.
Yeah.
Like you see a lot of artists, VTubers who make their art and do all that kind of work. Well, also you see them play some collab games and like play some other games every now and then.
Oh yeah.
So even though their niche is art, you still see them do other things.
Definitely, and I feel that that's kind of where I'm at, in the sense that like, yeah, I would definitely like to be a bit more. I would like to be a bit more focused definitely more focused in the perfume side of things. But at the same time, keeping things fresh, I guess, with like things, like if a new game comes out and I'm really obsessed with it, I would definitely want to share it with my audience.
I think you should. I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really nice if you actually did something like that. So yeah, have fun. Like I said, have fun with it. That'd be cool. Awesome. Are you ready for the last question of the night?
All right, hit me with it.
Awesome. This is my favorite question to ask. I ask this question to every single person who comes on my show. This is a great question. No matter how long you've been streaming, how many people you stream to, I think it's always a great question to ask. And that is, any advice you'd like to share to inspiring VTubers or fans watching you today? Oh.
Yes, I got it. Yeah, I think something that is underrated, like a VTuber tip, right? That's underrated is take care of yourself.
Yes.
Like actually, like if you like, I took a break recently, like a month break. Oh. You alright?
I'm good. No,
Okay.
continue.
Yeah, I took a month break recently, and I used that time to just be a lot more fit and really just go out. Like I've been cycling,
Cycling
30 miles, like
with
3
your
times a week.
backpack on still?
Yeah, massive
Whoa.
backpack.
Whoa.
Because because I'm like, okay, so I go out cycling with my friends, and they're like, "Why do you have such a big backpack? What's in it?" I'm like, "Here you go, change of clothes, big water bottle, second water bottle, snacks."
Second water bottle.
Yeah, like big water bottle, small water bottle, emergency snacks. There's like all this stuff, and I'm like just like a walking loot box.
I love it. I love this little adorable guy with a giant backpack, and it's like in real life the same thing.
Yeah, and so Yeah, so it's about like I think after conversion is like the 20 something miles, 20, 30 miles a week, a few times a week.
Wow.
So yeah,
But
we're like the country is only like 40 to 60 kilometers
yeah.
wide, which is like let me just 50 km 3 miles. Yeah, that's 30 miles. Like the span, the wingspan of our country is like 30 miles. That's
Jeez.
maximum. If you drive more than 30 miles, you're in a new country.
That's
You would have
crazy.
you would have
See, in
ended up in a new
America,
country.
that's just super crazy
Yeah.
to think about. Because like
So
50 miles doesn't even get me to the next city.
yeah,
Like it's like 130 miles if I want to get to the nearest city.
yeah. So for us, everything is very close. We can cycle to most places. So I'm like, and definitely. So back to the advice is that if you're aspiring VTuber, or if you're aspiring, or even if you're just a fan of VTubers, number one thing to do is underrated, super underrated, is take care of yourself in terms of like physically. Like take care of yourself physically. It will help you mentally, and it will help you. It's just general good health in the long run. Like you don't have to do like crazy like 5 hour runs or something like that, or like anything like that. But it's like just actually go outside, touch a bit more grass. And this is actually advice that a lot of larger VTubers like to give. Is that like, oh, how do you like find topics to talk about on stream? And a lot of them, they get inspiration because they're outside. They're outside and they saw something interesting, or like they're outside and it's like, oh, I was at the mall the other week and then this happened, right? And this kind of thing is good for you. It's
Yeah.
don't focus so much on like, oh, I'm a VTuber, I spend all my time inside in front of a screen. No, that's not good for you. It's not good for you. It's it would just make you burn out, I feel.
For
There's
sure.
some people that can do it. I understand also some people's different circumstances is that like maybe they live in a more rural place, they not so easy to go out. But I think like definitely have a like like a mix of like outside and inside. Definitely don't neglect your own self-care, especially like you mentioned again, is June is men's mental health awareness month, but everyone should be aware of their mental health and take care of themselves. Yeah, that's my number one thing, because at the end of the day, like if you're a VTuber, especially if you're a streamer, if you do videos, it's not so bad because everything is like behind the scenes. But if you're a streamer where you actually have to be around and present, like if your mind is foggy, and if you're not feeling so good and you're low energy, or like you're like kind of like out of it, right? I mean, it affects the viewing experience as well, so that's something to consider. Yeah.
No,
My
100%.
number one advice is you are the product, as in you are the product, as in like
You're the
you're
product.
selling yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself so that you can do a better job for everyone, and take care of yourself, take care of the people around you. This is what I always say at the end of my streams, is like, take care of yourselves, take care of the people around you, and just
And life would be amazing.
yeah. I mean, life may not be amazing, but you'll
Healthy.
definitely be happier for it. Yeah, happier and healthier for it. Yeah.
I promise you, your life is not as bad until you start realizing you have a unhealthy situation. Like you can probably be complaining about something that's very depressing, but as soon as you start having an arm like not working properly, or you get really sick, all your issues now goes all to your health. And that's your main focus.
Don't let it get to that. Don't let it get to that point.
Take care of yourself.
Especially artists. Don't push yourself to like carpal tunnel, to the point of like carpal tunnel. I know a lot of my artist friends got carpal tunnel, and it's really bad for them. And it's like at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you definitely need to take care of yourself.
Take care.
Yep.
Little self-care steps up.
Yeah,
100.
The steps add up for sure. And okay, so something a little bit more concrete as advice is do your own thing. Like, so a lot more concrete advice for VTubers, like aspiring VTubers, is do your own thing. Like, really, don't worry about like you're gonna see a lot of like you're gonna see VTubers just debut and pop off. Like, don't worry about them. Like, don't worry about them. That's their thing. Like, don't get jealous, don't get worried, don't feel insecure. At the end of the day, just kind of like focus on what makes you happy as a creator, and what makes your fans happy as a as like, yeah. So it's like, you know, what makes you happy, what makes your fans happy, and focus a lot. It's a bit of the same advice in the sense of like focus on yourself, right? It's like
Stay in your lane. Put your blinders on. You know, don't look at other people and their successful failures. Just move on with your lane.
Yeah, so it's like, it's still nice to like be. I mean, if you scroll Twitter and there's like something happened, like, you know, a company explodes, like recently, Corpo explodes, or like, it's like at the end of the day, like, yeah, don't worry about it. Just stay. I wouldn't say stay in your lane because feels a bit restrictive, but at the same time, it's like don't let outside things affect you so much. Yeah. So if, like, let's say someone pops off or someone is like creating drama, it's like don't let it affect you. Don't let it affect you. Just focus on what makes you happy instead.
Don't let what makes you happy.
Yeah,
Take
don't
care
let
of
other
yourself.
people. Yeah, don't let other people affect your mood.
No, 100%. Which
Protect your peace and such. Yeah.
Exactly. I like it. Very good. I like that advice because everyone should be taking care of themselves more often. Take breaks, do the things you want to do, and have fun. I think that's one of the best advice you. I can tell you just drink some water.
Yeah.
I say you like.
Oh.
It's adorable. It's so good. Awesome. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much for answering every single one of my questions. That was a blast. I had a great time hanging out with you. It was a blast having you. Now, I do have one more thing I need to do because Honey did redeem a spin the wheel redeem. So
what is that?
Yeah, it's this little guy right here. Hold on. Why you don't show? Hold on.
Don't worry about it. Take your time.
No, that's not it. That's my here you go. There you go. Whoop. My little question wheel right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chat can redeem and a random question will pop up and you have to answer it. Sounds cool? So chat redeemed this, so we're going to spin this right here for you, and you guys can check it out and see how you like it. And this will be actually the last question of the night. Are you ready for it?
Okay.
All right. So, and this might be a fun one for you. If you could live in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live in?
Wow. That's really tough.
The only hard-hitting questions here on my show.
Live in a game or anime world. I would live in. It's a bit of a. It's a bit of a cop out, but it's an honest answer. It's an honest answer that I would like to live in a world that is as similar to real life as possible, and that world is. I wouldn't. In a sense, my answer is that I wouldn't want to change anything. I would live in GTA.
Why would you want to live in GTA? No, that's like the worst world to go into.
Because it's very similar to the world that we live in right now.
I'm glad this shows how much you love life because you rather stay in the world that we're already in instead of going to some fancy world. It's crazy.
I'm very happy with the world I'm in.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so adorable. You're a sweet bean. Such a sweet bean. Do you like Digimon? Live in the Digimon world? That's so sweet. I love that answer. That's such
but
an adorable answer.
There is okay, but failing which there is a second answer because that answer may not be too satisfactory to some people.
I think it's adorable.
I think okay, so probably Pokemon.
That's a good one too.
Yeah,
I like that one. That's
Pokemon
my
is
favorite. That's my answer.
It's very utopian. It's very utopian. But besides that, I think I wouldn't want to change anything. So that's probably the closest thing.
That's such a sweet thing. Let's give it up for the sweet bean here. We love our sweet beans. He's such an adorable. I love his like mentality of everything. It's so cool. It's very cool. I go check out this wholesome little bean right here. He's an amazing content creator and does some amazing perfumes. So if you guys want to check out his perfume work, definitely go check him out. He's amazing and a lovely person. So go check him out. All this cool stuff. Give him a nice little shout out again. So if you haven't yet, go give him a nice little follow. Where else can people follow you, by the way?
Okay, my most active or most successful platform for reaching out to people is Twitter. If not, I do have a YouTube, but it will be a while before my first video. So I would say that mostly it's very simple, either on Twitch or Twitter. Yeah.
Go check him out. Go check him out. Oh my god, so cute. Right, Moi Moi? You coming in at the end, but look at this. Look at this little bean. Do you know what his answer was when we asked him what was his like if he could be isekai? His answer was GTA. Just because he loved the world that he's living right now and he doesn't want to go anywhere else. Like, this guy is such a wholesome being, you know? He tells people all the time to take care of yourself, go out and ride bikes. Like this guy is so adorable, so wholesome. So wholesome. This guy.
Oh, thank you, Moi Moi. Thank you.
He's so adorable. We love this little bean. The little bean and all his awesomeness. Thank you. Very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys all freaking amazing. Thank you so much, Booby. I will always love you and all your amazingness and adorableness. And we can't wait to see you just keep on being adorable. And you remind me of like the meme of that like fisherman who's like inspirational.
Yeah.
He's like, you can do it.
Japanese fisherman. Yeah, you can do it. I love that guy.
I feel like you should do that. I feel like you should do a video of you just be like, hey, you just like bounce up and you're like in the middle of the field. It's like, you can do it. I believe in you. You know, the motivational like potato or something like that. That's so cool.
Yeah, the fisherman. Yeah. Okay. I definitely would put that on the list of ideas.
Do it. Put a list. Put a list.
I love that.
You can do it. I want to see you do it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I believe in you with your little stab. You got this. Yo.
You got this.
So cute. I love it. Again, thank you so much for showing out. Go check out this lovely guy. He does some really amazing content creation. He's very new and he's definitely trying out some new things. So go give him a nice little support. And maybe if you want to be able to have a perfume made of you as a VTuber, definitely go check him out as well. Like Moi Moi, I feel like if you were a perfume, that'd be interesting. Because Moi Moi is a cloud VTuber.
It's a cloud?
She's a storm cloud VTuber. I feel like she would have like rain smell.
Yeah. There's a bunch of ways to do cloud. Personally, you can do like there's this mix of scents that create this thing called a garage accord. It's people say it smells like a hug.
Aww.
It's a very comforting scent. That's one of my favorite accords in perfumery. But at the same time, like you said, rain could be a thing as well. So maybe a bit of both.
Dude,
like a bit of like a comforting rain, you know?
Comforting rain, like a storm cloud hugging you. I that's definitely Moi Moi right there. A storm cloud that's hugging you. Yes.
We get a lot of rain here, by the way. We don't have seasons. We don't have seasons in Singapore. We're on the equator. So it's either hot or it's raining and hot.
Hot or raining and hot. I love it. Well, bring some. I live in a desert, so bring some of that rain over to me, okay? Bring some. Pocket that up and send it over my way, okay? Bring it over my way.
Okay, I'll try and chase the clouds over.
Please, thank you. Awesome. Well, again, can't say it enough. I'll say it again. Thank you so much for joining in. You guys all freaking amazing. Go give some support to a lovely Derp over here. He's an amazing content creator, and we'll love to see him do more stuff. So if you haven't checked them out yet, definitely gonna do it. Now, the last thing I like to do is I like to send a raid out. Obviously, we got some amazing raiders supporting me. Might as well continue this raid train over to another lovely person. Is there anyone you'd like us to raid? I'll either give the first suggestion to my guest here.
Okay, let me just take a quick look and see who's on.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, let's see what's happening here.
I could definitely see like Moi Moi smell like a warm, like rainy like hug. That would be nice.
Okay,
What would I spell?
there's somebody. I think there's somebody out there who I think you should definitely consider bringing onto your show as well.
I love it. I love finding out new information.
They're an artist.
Snuggle on a rainy day. That's what it should be called. Snuggle on a rainy day.
Yeah,
Write that down. Write that down.
it's comfy times. So this is Fisani. She's a family-friendly golem VTuber. Currently playing retro games. Let me just bring the link for you.
Let's see.
She's a very sweet person. Very cool content creator. Recently got partnered earlier this year.
Congratulations.
Or was it last year? I can't even remember. But she got partnered pretty recently, and I think her model and the way she does things, like all of her models like are made by her. She makes the models, her own models. She's got some creative.
Oh, that's cool.
She's a creative. She's an artist and a rigger. Yeah, so she's got a bunch of creative types of models as well. She recently had a YCH for like a beanbag model. So it looks like it's a little like chibi of yourself. It's a little chibi of yourself, like sitting in a beanbag.
Oh, I love it.
And it's really cute.
That's super cute. Well, let's go check her out. That sounds like an amazing time. That'd be cool. Awesome. I'd love to see that. That's the Dorbs. We love the Dorbs. Playing some retro games right now, so definitely go check them out. You guys all take care. Thank you so much for joining in. Let's go give some support to a lovely
message.
other video. I do have a message. My message is: this is no trick. The show must go on. The show must go on. I love it. Let's get a copy and paste. All my subscribers, you will have all the emotes moving. If not, then you will just have a lot of good reads. But thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys are all freaking amazing. Derp, do not leave the Discord yet, okay?
Okay, sure.
Awesome. Bye-bye, everyone. You guys have a great night. Keep on supporting amazing VTubers. And happy Pride Month and happy Men's Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye. I'll see you next time on the show.